editing time, so I want to set up a cutter head video that I want to set up and do some b-rolls and show some of the work that I'm doing. I'm working on the episode like 61 on the season 3 Kanufalo. So we've been shooting in the Ramadan.
Ay jamu na kom abi promote kan atata kala tare dina tinten so be ko nganne o mba ma bo fola be nyoma nyoma tension no folo la ni
ina wani yo kin ya kun ta hat den ta bi ko dara am sai lo ko do yo do wo won na ko den fintin ni kam wo won na ko
be to ro ti ya ba ko ila ma ita ba kampare ma kam kampare ko woni nda ka mene ke ba kampare so fi ita na ko le dal
Yeah, there is one thing about Ramadan, working in Ramadan. So most of the time, like in the morning when you're kind of tired, fasting, you can just relax. So the serious thing about editing and production is you can wait till night time, like when you're free, you take your breakfast, Ramadan, then do your prayers, then you can comfortably sit down on your PC and do your editing. I find it so peaceful, like it's time of the night, even though, the traffic here is kind of like a little bit disturbing, these, cars up and down, like moto yi ñu ngi romba noise bi, but then time bi dañ day gis ne comme daf dee fekk yaa ngi noppaleku, reer nga ba suur xam nga toog nga def sa edits. The time bi dama ko dee enjoy because bu ma dee am dara lu ma disturb nekkee si suba la fa lay xam nga yaa ngi or yooyu noonu, so nga day gis ne man suma maas yi xam nga xiif bi daf ma dee disturb, so du ma dee mun a or ba pare di toog fii nii di suma actors yi nga xamante ne nii ñoom always sometimes pour cut sax mistakes yi ñu ngi bari léegi-léegi xam nga directeur bi, so yaa ngi day gis ne daf dee difficult difficult sax de boo den da ngay gis ne comme nga taana guddi sax moo dee daaw you can be more productive and the energy, like sometimes you have to listen good on the mistakes and the voices, and the cuts, because this is going to the wall, so any mistake that you have, you make on the edit is gonna reflect on the final export. So I prefer editing at the night time. I don't know which time of the day and which time of the day do you love editing as an editor, you out there watching. More than me, in Ramadan time, I prefer this time, because I find it so peaceful and so calm. Yeah. The only problem I'm having with this PC is that it's a 2015 iMac. It's having 8 gig RAM, so I took it to Allah to change the RAM for me so that it can be a little bit faster when it is exporting. But then Allah told me that this kind of iMacs, to change the screen, to take out the screen, like to change the RAM, is always a problem. So most of the time when they come like this, when there is a RAM that is like 8 gig or any RAM that it comes with, so that's the RAM that you can manage and work with it. So that's the only problem I face with this computer. But other than that, the machine is so fast. So when I'm working with the footages, I normally shoot in 1080p. Like in Gambia, like I can shoot with 4K, but then the problem with shooting with 4K is that shooting in 4K, like 3 cameras, like if you happen to bring that on the PC here, the space, we have less space. I'm using a hard drive. This is like 1 TB. There is an SSD card. This is another 1 TB too. So normally when you film a whole day on my films, normally I used to be shooting the whole day. So when you film in 4K, you normally get your hard drives fill up easily. So the best option for the YouTube here, like you can film with 1080p. So if you film with the 1080p, you can easily load up your hard drives, and they will not be easily filling up. Do la sonal come muy face again. So, and when you are edited to on the timeline, you lay on your adjustment layer, the color grade, the effects and everything. When you put it on them, like then I guess play with the timeline, so it could not be slow. Like sometimes if you work with the 4K, it can be slow. Like not slow down the computer. But I guess like they shoot with 1080p because the camera they shoot it. So then they get like that they're comfortable. So they work fini legally. This is like my layers here lalu. So timeline they play normally. So when it is exporting, normally with the laptop I'm having another laptop inside there. It's like a gaming PC, 11th generation. That one it can export in 30 minutes. Like this 30 minutes content, most of my episodes are like 30 minutes or 35. So like when exporting on the other PC, it can export easily, like fast, like 30 minutes. But with this one, iMac B, like when it is exporting, I have to wait for like another 2 hours for it to export this project, 30 minutes project. So loolu moo nekk chat bi, waaye da ngaa gis ne léegi comme soo édicté like nga edit bi nga pare nga dem doxi sa soxla nga bàyyi ko muy export su pare anytime xam nga internet bi mu upload ko. The other thing is that like soo liggéey with 4K soo ko export tamit comme soo ko waree export with 4K in this slow computer, is gonna really disturb you. So I prefer just working with the 1080p, So Gambia la because we're not working for Netflix. Tamit hanga neko project yoo xam ne nii comme dañ la dee fay hanga. So su nekkoon ne dañ la doon fay saa ñu assign la okay, this project, I want it to be edited in 4K. I need a 4K final product. Then you can film with the 4K because I'm using the GH5s and the GH4s, Yeah. For the memory on the GH5s and the shooting, I'm gonna do another video, the obstacles that I used to face on the GH5 and the GH4 when I compare it with the GH4. So for today, I'm just gonna end the video here. Working with 1080p, I think is the best when you are in Africa, especially the internet too. The kind of slow, internet too slow. When you upload it. So thank you so much. Watch out for the episode. This episode is 62, season 3. Can you follow? Nice one.